All right, it's pinned. Hello everyone. Hello Cleve. How are you? Oops. I was going to wave and tapped the wrong place. Hello everyone. Lairo, teacher. There is a teacher. Teacher Lu is already here. Yes. So, Gil Fraga. Hi Clever. How was your day today? Hello Ferreira. All right. Teacher Lu, can you ask to join the chat? I think it works best this way. Do you know how? Tapping on the two faces below. So today, our special guest is Teacher Lu. At Teacher Lu, English is cool. You're fine, Clever? That's good to hear that. Yes. Hello, Mike Silva. Hello, Dalva. Yes, I think it will have any problems. I prefer when the other person asks to join the chat. Hello!
Hi. Hi,
It's nice to meet you, to see you, to talk to you.
Yeah, it's so nice. Thanks for having me.
Oh yeah, sure. It's a pleasure.
Pleasure. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. How's
Nice.
everything?
Yeah, things are great. Great. Where? Okay, so people are already asking where you are. Can you introduce yourself, please, Teacher Lu?
Yeah. Hi, everybody. I'm Teacher Lu, Luciana, yes, but my students call me Teacher Lu because it's kind of cute. Yeah.
Yes.
I'm from Jacareí, São Paulo. Yes. It's near São José dos Campos.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
You know? Have you ever been here?
I have never been. I've been to the capital only, but my brother got married to my sister-in-law is from São José dos Campos, not Jacareí, but yeah. But I need to go there and visit him.
Yes. It's small world, yeah. If you have an opportunity to come, yeah, so come to São José and visit Jacareí as well, if you could, yeah.
Yeah, sure. What can you tell us about your city, about Jacareí?
Well, Jacareí is a small city, yes, here in Vale do Paraíba. Yes, it's a small city, and it's surrounded by São José, Taubaté, Caçapava. Yes, and it's a calm city. Yeah, no traffic. Yeah, we have some issues here, but
but it's a nice place to live.
Yeah, it's very calm. Yeah, so I'm looking for a calm life, totally calm life. Yeah.
Do you like to travel? Have you been to these other cities around Jacareí, or even to other parts of Brazil, or even abroad?
Yeah, I've been to some places around my city here, especially São Paulo, because it's near. Thank God, it's near my city here. Yes. Yeah, but I've been to other states, other cities like Rio de Janeiro a long time ago. And I used to live in Itajubá, Minas Gerais.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, I lived there for 4 years when I was a teenager. It was a good experience. And I've been to Mato Grosso do Sul.
Okay.
That's it, but never been abroad. Yeah, I have to.
I don't know if you know, we are from Belo Horizonte, Minas Gerais.
Yes. Yeah. Never been there, not yet.
Yeah, it's a big city. But we call it, in Portuguese, we call it Roça Grande. Because it's impressive. We have like 3 million people. There are 3 million inhabitants, people living here. But you feel, there is this feeling like you live in the countryside. That's so weird. The city grows, keeps growing and growing and growing, and we feel like we're in the countryside. That's very funny. But
it's just like here. It's like a countryside, totally. Yeah. Actually, I live in front of a farm. In front of my house, there's a farm. So I told them like I'm in the countryside, but it's good. It's good. Yeah.
It's it's relaxing because it can be really stressful, right? Like you go to São Paulo and it's been a while now since the last time I went to São Paulo, but my students from São Paulo always say that the traffic is always crazy, right?
Yeah.
The traffic, especially the traffic. I think that will be the biggest problem. But it's exciting at the same time.
Yeah.
Right?
Big issues, yes. So we have some pros and cons.
Yeah.
But I wanna visit you guys one day. It's so far from my house. I had to go by plane, because it's so far. But I wanna go, yeah. By car, I think it's about like 15, 16 hours.
Really? Okay, so it's about, I think from São José dos Campos here to Belo Horizonte, when my brother comes, I think it's around that much time. Yeah, it's pretty far. Like, do you drive? Do you like to drive?
Yeah, I love driving. Yeah, motorcycle. Yeah, I have a motorcycle. Yeah, nobody believes me because I'm so short, I am 155. Yeah, and I teach some teenagers at a public school, and they make fun of me. Like, teacher, how come do you ride a motorcycle? How come? So your feet? Can you touch the feet? Can you touch the floor with your feet?
Yeah. Don't worry about that. I can handle the motorcycle.
But I love it. But I don't have a car, but I know how to drive. But maybe I can go on a trip to Belo Horizonte.
Yes, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah, I can go in the future. Why not?
Yes. So the people who have joined the live stream, feel free to ask questions. And you too, Teacher Lu, you can ask questions too if you want. This is a chat. After all, right? Kleber is already saying something here. He's saying that his English is not very good. I usually talk about language learning in very general lines with teachers. I like to talk about this, at least in the first live stream, to see teachers' approaches and things like that. And I also like to talk to students, to language learners, etc. And so, what would you say to Kleber here? My English is not very good. What would you tell him?
Well, Kleber, yeah?
Yeah.
Kleber? Yes.
Hi. Kleber Limas.
Yes. Well, dear, it's a process. Yes, we have to. Nobody is born done. We have to make some mistakes, and there's no such a thing like perfect English. Like I have lots of students that they are afraid of talking because some mistakes, teacher. But that's the point. You have to make some mistakes to get your English better and better, even though you were afraid of or shy, because I have lots of shy students. And for me, it's amazing when they come and when they have this progress and they can feel comfortable talking. We have this lack of self-confidence. It's totally normal. So it's a process. So don't worry.
Tell me something. Yeah, I see it the same. A lot of people are very shy. They're very, very shy. But tell me something. How do you explain this? We are Brazilians. We love to talk and we love to communicate with other people. Brazilians travel abroad without knowing English, and everybody loves them and understand everything they want to do. They want to communicate. How do you explain that? I don't understand.
Well, you mean like you're Brazilian as well?
I'm Brazilian. Yeah, I'm.
Here. Can you hear?
Yes.
Thunder.
Yeah.
Can you hear?
Thunder. Yeah, it's about to rain here too. It's the same.
Yeah.
The
raining. It's a thunderstorm.
Yes. Here too.
Well, dear, you are Brazilian as well. Yeah. You?
Yes.
Erika,
Me? Yes, yes, I'm Brazilian.
Yeah. I thought you weren't Brazilian. Yeah, I thought you weren't.
Oh, really?
I thought you weren't Brazilian.
Oh, okay. No, I am. I was born here.
Nice. You and your husband, yeah?
Yes, both of us. Yes.
Good. You are mineiros. Good.
Mineiros, exactly. Yeah. Well, okay. We mineiros, we are very. How can I say? We don't trust people. We tend not to trust people right away. We're very suspicious of people. You know.
I live there.
Yes, you know. So you know that very well. And you lived in a small town, right?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. It takes a little bit to trust. Yeah, so it took a little bit to people around me trust me and my family, especially because we are from São Paulo. You're from São Paulo. Yeah.
Yes. But I mean, like your students, they feel shy to speak in English, but they don't feel shy to speak in Portuguese. They love to talk, right? Oh, they don't?
Yeah. Yeah,
right?
No, they're not. Yeah, most of them are not shy to talk in Portuguese. Yes, most of them. But I have some students that they're shy like all the time, you know.
Oh, yes, yes, yes. Yes, there are all kinds of personalities, yes. Yeah. So, I don't know. And this is something that I try to find a way to help students start talking. Do you remember? Because I remember that when I first started learning English, I was a teenager. I was around 12, 13 years old. I was having classes at school, but I went to a language school. And I was shy, of course, especially because I was a teenager. There were other kids in my room, in the classroom. And I was very shy. But I remember that I liked singing songs. I love the Beatles, so I sang a lot. And singing the songs helped me lose the fear a little bit. Not, you know, totally, but a little bit. And then it started to become easier, but very, very slowly, right? So what about you? Do you remember when you first started to speak in English?
Yeah, well, I have been interested about learning English since I was a kid, but I went to a language school. I was like 20, 21. You know, I was kind of old. Yeah. I'm not shy, so for me, I'm so talkative. So to me, it wasn't so hard to start talking. I was a little bit afraid of talking in the beginning of my learning process. Of course, it's totally normal. But I loved to sing songs in English up to now. Lots of all of my playlists it's in English. You know? It's a good thing to get some confidence in English because you can follow the song. It's a good thing. I tell my students as a tip, you know, listen to the songs in English, with an earphone, and listen to it. Try to follow, try to pronounce, take a look to the lyrics. You know, you can go to the internet and find the lyrics. And you can try to translate by yourself with a dictionary. You know, no Google Translator, because Google Translator is so easy. Yes, it's a good tool, but not for everything.
Yeah, and not all the time. Yes.
Yeah, for sure. And I tell them, I don't know, have you ever heard about lyrics training? Yes,
great site. As a good tip, by the way, so if you're listening to Teacher Lu here.
Yes, you know, lyrics training, it's a good website for you because you're going to listen to the song, you're going to see the lyrics, and you can fill the gaps. And there is, it's easy, there's lots of levels, easy, intermediate, advanced, and hard, and it's amazing. So it's for everybody, all levels. And it's amazing because you can listen, you can see, and you can write So lots
You
of
can
abilities.
test, yeah, you can test your listening skills, right? Your writing skills, and it's excellent. Let me just say hi here to English Time. Hello, he's from Turkey, he or she, I don't know, from Turkey. And also
Hi.
some of, yes, some students, Sarah is here and Bruna is here. And
Hi,
what
guys.
else?
Nice to meet you.
Fala em português. Fala em português.
Okay.
Emanuel, what do you think about speaking Portuguese here? Because some students, they say they don't understand much. Of course, they don't know, they are beginners, right? But when they ask us to speak Portuguese, how do you feel about that?
Well, yeah, so it's a good point. It's a good point. Yeah. Actually, well, during my classes, you know, I try not to speak Portuguese, not to talk in Portuguese. The translation is my last resource, you know. I tell my students that they have to think in English. And how you're going to think in English if you don't practice, if you don't talk, if you don't, you know, you have, like, I'm not saying that you have to abandon Portuguese. I have to forget Portuguese and I have to turn on another person. No, it's not the point. You're not going everything you're gonna learn about another language, you're gonna remember, and you're gonna use your mother tongue to help you out. But for me, you know, to me, my method, yes, I try not to translate, because if we translate too much, our brain gets lazy, you know, and we feel kind of, we postpone, we put off the learning.
Yes.
I think
I think it depends on the level of the student. So probably the people who are commenting here, like Felipe and Emmanuel, maybe they are beginners. I don't know, because in that stage, I think when I learn a language, I start to learn a language, I translate a lot. I translate a lot, and I use subtitles in the language, right? Not in Portuguese, but I use, I need text and I need translation. But as my knowledge gets stronger, I depend less and less and less on translation. I don't think it ever disappears completely, because there's always, you know, a new expression, a new word that you have no idea what it means. So translate.
It's not forbidden. Yes.
Oh yeah, no.
Not forbidden, because there are some students that think, oh, it's forbidden. I can't. It's never. No, guys, it's not like, it's not so extremely like that. But I think that during my experience, because I have been teaching English and Portuguese for almost 5 years now, and during my experience as a teacher, I could see lots of progress in my students when they don't translate.
Okay. Yeah, actually what you're saying is when they challenge themselves.
Yes, when they challenge them, when they try not to translate, they try to understand the whole context. What I say is that you don't have to understand word by word of the speech or of the book you're reading or the podcast. You have to understand the context, the whole message. That's the point. So if you, for example, you were reading a book and you saw a word you don't know, so don't stop to see the meaning, you know, because you're gonna stop the rhythm, the pace. So don't do this. If you wanna see the meaning, so come back later and take a look in the dictionary. It's okay. But the whole thing about learning another language is to understand the context. Yes, especially when we are talking to another person, we can see the other person and the body talk, so we can like understand. Even if they are basic students, so they can understand. Yeah.
Do you teach through Skype? Do you use Skype or how do you Skype? Yeah, just like me, just like us.
And online. Yeah.
Okay.
As well. Yes, it's good.
One-on-one or classes?
One-on-one. Yeah. I have one-on-one and online classes. Yeah, you know, one-on-one, not group. I've never taught big groups online because I don't know how it works. But
by the way, before I forget, and I need to do what you are doing and speak slower because this might help the people who are watching. No, I need to do the same because I tend to speed up, and this is not good. I will slow down. But before I forget, because I always forget, I would like you to tell people here how to find you, how to reach you, if you have other, you know, a YouTube account, a channel, or I don't know, you know, if you are on Facebook, maybe. Do you have other? Are you?
Sorry, dear.
No, go ahead.
Thank you. Besides being here on Instagram, so Teacher Lu, English school is school. Did you like it? It's cool,
Yes, perfect, perfect. I love it.
And I have some students that asked me, it was on purpose, teacher. Yes, it was on purpose.
Yes, definitely. This is a play with words, right? A play with words.
Yes, totally. Yes, I think it works. Yeah, it works.
I love it.
I don't know. Thank you. And I am on Facebook as well. Yes, you can write Facebook, Teacher Lu. If you write Teacher Lu, you're gonna find me, English School. And on my Instagram, there's my email if some people want to talk to me. And they can talk to me, they can contact me on Instagram, direct messages, or on Facebook as well. Yeah.
Okay, great. Do you like to do live streams? Do you do live streams often or no?
That's the third time I'm doing live streams.
Oh, yes,
that's nice. I'm totally new kind of baby here. Yeah.
No, me too. But it's fun. It's fun, right?
Yeah. I have been following and I have been watching your live stream. It's amazing. You do this kind of almost every day. It's amazing because we can get used to technology. You know, I was kind of afraid of technology like 2 years ago, and I wouldn't think about it so that I'm gonna reach lots of people like right now, like 3,000.
Yes, it's fantastic.
It's amazing. It's fantastic. Yeah.
But what changed your mind? What made you experiment with technology?
I don't know. I needed to take a shot, you know. So I take a shot to try. As my boyfriend, he told me, so you should try it. Try to record some videos. Try to do it. You know, like you were a good student and your students like your classes, so you should do it online. Why not? And I have started. I started 1 year ago on Instagram.
Really? Wow. Cool.
1 year ago, and Facebook as well. And it's been amazing because they can reach lots of people and I can help lots of people, and I can meet people from other places, like other kinds of places in Brazil and abroad.
Yes,
it's
fantastic.
The internet is a gift.
It is. It's
fantastic.
So I think you're more like extroverted. Did you have any problems in the beginning recording the videos, or no? It was natural. Natural for you.
Oh dear. For example, to me, to be with my students, like I was teaching at a public school, like lots of teenagers, 40 teenagers, and I I'm not afraid of them, you know. I feel like so comfortable with them. But when I have to record, it's so weird, you know. I don't know how do you feel about it? Because in the beginning, I felt totally, oh my God, I'm so stupid doing that. But you know, it's strange to see how we act in front of the camera and listen to our own voice.
Yes.
Totally weird. I'm still getting used to it.
But you're doing fine. You're doing a great job.
Thank you so much. I have to keep on doing it to get more and more natural.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's the only
practice
way.
It takes practice, and it's the same with English, right? It takes practice. It takes practice.
It's the same because, for example, I'm gonna use myself as an example. I've never been abroad, not yet. Yes, but some students use these arguments like, I'm not gonna talk in English until I have my exchange. I have to go.
Oh, no.
Oh, it's not.
No.
It's not an excuse.
Yes.
I am an example. I've never been abroad and I'm fluent.
Yes.
Yeah. So
yes.
I have. It's not an excuse, guys. So if you need to speak English, you want to speak English, talk in English to other people, there's the internet. You can find lots of people abroad, native people to talk to you.
Yes.
This is not an excuse, like not to practice.
Yes.
Yeah, so I am the example. Never been abroad. Fluent, and I'm a teacher here.
Yes. This is fantastic. This is great. A great example. Yeah.
There's nothing to do. Yes, nothing to do with being fluent or not.
Yes. If you want to learn English, you can learn it. There is, nothing that will keep you from learning. Clever is saying now that his listening is bad. He doesn't understand what.
Who is saying that?
Clever again. Clever Limas.
Clever. Yeah, he's a fan. Yeah. A fan of yours.
But it's good that he's asking questions. I think it's important. Yeah.
Oh yeah, totally.
To ask questions like that. Listening, yes.
Yeah, sorry, dear. I cut you. Sorry. So sorry. Yeah, but about listening, when I was a student, when I was learning English, the listening part was my worst ability. You know, yes, especially when I was having a test, and when I didn't understand, I have to listen, and I couldn't, and oh my God, that's terrible. But listening is, how can you practice? You can listen to some podcasts amazing on Spotify. Yes. You can write about a subject you like. Yes, so listen about, there's a BBC podcast are amazing.
Yes, I was going to ask you.
Amazing, guys. And listen to music, of course, in English. Watch some movies. Every movies, even at the movie theater, the cinema, in English.
Yes. Definitely.
Definitely, because you're gonna get your listening better if you listen to English. If you don't, you have to practice. So movies, music, podcasts, and there are lots of exercises online.
Yeah, a lot. And that's what I tell my students, and what I feel is, I feel some of these skills are poor, I practice more. Like if I feel my writing is poor, I need to write more. If my reading is poor, I need to read more, and so on. So, right, you need to increase the amount of time, maybe not the amount of time, but how efficiently you use your time.
The quality.
Yes, 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 the quality. So this is another question. For example, how much time, this is, I don't know if you've watched the other live streams, I always ask these questions. How much time do you think, or do you tell your students to study? Is it every day or not?
Well, I think it's important to study at least a little bit every day. But what I tell my students, it's hot. That's why I'm typing. It's hot like hell here in São Paulo. I don't know. 30 degrees Celsius right now. Yeah. Oh my God. Everybody deserves that. Okay, I miss winter. Well, every time I tell my students about studying, because some students, they think that studying is about opening the book, read, do some grammar exercises and grammar. No, that's not. For example, if you're going to the school or if you're going to work, you can go listening to music or listening to a podcast. You're studying. Yes. If you have already read a book, for example, I have lots of books here. And
great! Which one is this? Wuthering Heights.
Yeah.
I love that one. That's awesome.
It's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
For example, I have already read these in Portuguese. I'm gonna read in English because I already know. Exactly. And I'm not gonna be during the reading process. And that's another tip. And you don't need to. For example, I'm gonna read as when I have free time or as a hobby. Okay, you're studying English. So
yes.
It's not about only opening the book and grammar. No, that's not. Every time you have the opportunity to practice, you know. And I think the most important thing is to find something you like.
Yes. You like. Yes. Totally. To have fun. You need to have fun, right? Find a way to have fun. And today, again, one more time with the internet, it's impossible not to find one thing with which you will have fun, right? It's impossible. Especially in English, yes.
Especially everything is in English.
Everything is in English, yes. Everything is in English. It's very easy.
So easy. You know, another point is to watch movies and put the subtitles in English as well. It's amazing.
Yes.
Especially if you already watched before the movie. If you have already watched, so it's amazing. Watch it again in English or no subtitles, even better.
Yeah. Yes.
Even better.
Good. Very nice. So Mike is asking a question. I don't understand it very well. Teachers, could you talk about idiom and how we could learn more easy? You mean idiomatic expressions? Or idiom or what? The language? The language or do you understand? Mike, if you're still here. Yeah? Okay.
Hi. Yes, idioms, yes. On my Instagram account, there's lots of highlights, videos, and the post about idioms.
Yes.
And I love idioms because we get to know more the language, and it gets natural when we can use it. But idiom, it's a false friend. It's not idioma, okay?
Yes.
Idiom, it's expression.
It's an expression.
Yes. That's it. And it's amazing because there are some similar to Portuguese. Yes, and there are others that they're not similar, but the meaning we can compare to some idioms in Portuguese. It's amazing. Yeah, I have a book here near me. Oh, it's amazing.
Which one?
Here.
Spoken idioms. A tip for you.
Comics. Yeah, so you can see the comics. It helps you to understand.
Wow, that's great.
That's great, right?
Yes.
It's fun.
Because I was going to ask you another question. What What is a tip for you for students who learn the idioms, for example, or any other piece of information and they forget? And then when they are talking to the teacher or to someone else, they just forget and they say, oh, I don't remember, don't remember.
Good question.
Yes. Do you have any strategy for people to remember?
Yeah.
Words?
Yes, I would like to recommend you guys, you students from all levels, you know, from basics to advanced, you should have a notebook, you know,
yes.
a notebook. Yes, and you can divide the notebooks into vocabulary, phrasal verbs, idioms, you know, and every time you see or every time you read something new that you don't know, write it down.
Yes.
And the meaning.
Uh-huh.
Yes. Try to write the meaning in English, but if it's too difficult or if you're gonna forget, you can write in Portuguese.
Mm-hmm.
Yes? So it's amazing. It's an amazing strategy. But a notebook for real, yes, not on cell phone, because you have to write it down, yeah. A notebook.
Yes, I have a cute one.
Yeah, I learned from a student of mine.
Really? Oh, that's so sweet.
Sweet, yeah, a kid. I used to teach kids. And he gave me, it's so cute, yeah.
Oh, so the cutest.
Yeah, yes. And I use it to write my notebook about English because I have to continue, keep on learning.
Everybody, yes. And even you are a Portuguese teacher, and we need to keep learning Portuguese too, right? It's not finished. It's not. I'm not done with Portuguese. Never.
No. We have to keep on, because students think that we are like divine. We know everything, teacher. You know everything. No,
no, it's not like that.
No, not like that. Yeah, I have to keep on learning because if I don't keep on learning, I'm gonna be stuck here. Yes. And I'm not going to be able to transfer my knowledge and to improve my knowledge to my students. Yeah, of course. Yes. So that's the point.
Fahad, yes, Fahad here is asking if either one of us speak Arabic. I don't speak Arabic. Arabic is so hard.
Yeah, I wish I could. Yeah, I think it's one of the most difficult languages to learn.
It is considered one of the most difficult languages. It's difficult, more difficult than Polish for sure, and it's together with Chinese, Japanese, those Eastern languages.
Yes, the Asian,
very hard.
Languages. Yes. But no. I'd like to know the Latin languages. Yes, the next one is gonna be French.
Really?
Spanish,
oh, cool.
Italian.
Oh, nice. Really? You'll be done? No.
Yeah, I think I'll be done. Yeah, but it's one go, yeah? And when I finish, I'm going to decide if I'm going to learn other languages.
But
the Latin one.
You will love it. You will love these languages. Oh.
How many languages do you speak?
Yeah, I like I said, 20 years ago, because I'm old, I learned when I was in my 20s, I learned French for around a year and a half, and I fell in love with the language. And then it's beautiful. And then a little bit of Spanish is hard because we have this feeling that we know Spanish, so we don't need to study. But it's not like that. There's so much to learn. Yes. So if you want to learn Spanish, you have to focus on that, and you really have to be disciplined and so on. But it's beautiful too.
Yes. Well, I didn't decide if I'm gonna learn either Spanish from South America or the original one.
I have no idea. I think the one. Yeah, there are many differences, right? Mexico and Spain and Argentina and Chile, etc. But yeah, you have, it's a good idea to choose one, right? Not to mix everything up. Yes.
Not yet, but
Italian is beautiful. Italian is beautiful too. It's so similar to Portuguese. So similar. Yeah.
Yes, and they speak loud like us. All the time, speaking in the gestures.
Yes. Yeah.
Love it. It's amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, so feeling excited about learning, right? And feeling curious, having curiosity, being curious about the world around you, right? About being curious about how the other people express, the other, like people in the other country, right? Like a povo, né? Express themselves. This is what drives me to learn languages. This is, I want to know, because it's so cool when you immerse yourself in the other language. It's funny because in English is so like everywhere, so pervasive, and we don't feel that, right? But that's too bad. Yeah, because it's everywhere. It's all the movies are in English, all the songs are in English, everything is in English. So we feel like there is nothing really. You need to learn the language, but there's not. But it is exciting. It's very, very exciting. Again, because, and I tell the students also to at least learn English, to learn other things through English, using English, other languages or anything else. Like you said, everything on the internet is in English, so you can do that nowadays, right? Yeah.
Because learning a language is about learning about other cultures. Yeah. So you're gonna be like another person, because you're gonna learn another language. You're gonna reconfigure your brain from zero. It's amazing, like you were a kid again, and you're gonna learn lots of things about other cultures. It's amazing because we can grow ourselves as a person, as people, you know, because we get to know other cultures, other habits, and we can understand that we are not the only, we are not the center of the world, you know. And when we get to know other cultures, it's amazing. It's amazing. It's kind of it's amazing too. It's kind of we see the world in another different way. That's the thing. That's the amazing part.
Yes, it's great. I want to say hi here to Elias. Elias is here. I don't know if it's whose student he is, but hello, Elias. You can see.
Hi.
You speak.
Good night. Good evening, actually. Yes. Good evening.
Good evening. That's right. Oh, Emília, English coach Emília is here too. That's great. Não entendo nada. Valeu. Não entendo nada. I'm sorry.
Oh, but they are listening. So they are practicing. And I want you to try to understand the context, guys. So don't worry. Try to understand the context. I don't understand anything. Oh my God.
Yes, D3 571 is saying to Kleber, I was like you 2 months ago. Before 2 months ago, I just kept listening every day. Now I can understand. Yes. So a huge difference can happen in a very short time if you do it the right way, right? In 2 months, you can improve a lot. Yes.
Totally. If you dedicate yourself a little bit every day, you're gonna see a huge progress. Improvement.
Dalva says, já estudei inglês há mais de 25 anos, né? 25 anos atrás. Fui até o fim do intermediário, assistindo série, filme, ouvindo inglês, consigo falar. Você vai conseguir falar se você falar. Você tem que usar sua boca para você falar. Se você não falar, você não vai falar. Right?
Don't be afraid.
Don't be afraid. Yes, don't be afraid. Many people, some people, they talk to themselves. When they are alone, at home, somewhere, I don't know. Right?
In front of the mirror, it's amazing.
In front of the mirror, I personally like to record videos when I learn a language. I like to do that because I register everything. I can go back, I can see the difference in a very concrete way, very objective way.
Yeah, you can listen to yourself, to your pronunciation.
Yes,
Because,
yes.
sometimes we think that, oh, let me see if I don't record myself talking, I'm not gonna see where are my mistakes, where my mistakes are, and where, and my pronunciation, if my pronunciation is good or not. Yes. So it's a good tip to record yourself. It's amazing.
Yeah, I like this tip, but very few people actually do this. Yeah, very rare for people to do it. It's hard, right?
The young ones, especially the teenagers and the kids, they are used to do it because they are with the cell phone all the time.
All the time, yes.
For them, it's kind of piece of cake. But adults, they are a little bit more resilient. They don't resistant, like they don't want to do it because, oh, I'm not going to do this, because they're not get used to the technology. But I think they should give it a shot, yeah? For sure. Record themselves. Yes, it's a good tip.
Yeah. What about accent? O Felipe sem. Até que dá para entender, o sotaque ajuda. Sotaque, accent. How do you feel about accent? Do you think we should have an American accent or a British accent? Or how important do you think it is to understand? I don't think...
Amazing question. Yeah, because accent, I tell my students that you're going to have your accent because you're Brazilian.
Exactly.
The Italian is going to have the Italian accent because he or she is Italian, It's impossible we can get close to it to be a native, like a native American or either British, But you are Brazilian, you have to understand that your configuration is in Portuguese, and you're not gonna get rid of your accent, like your whole. I'm not gonna be a native. Never.
Yeah, I think people feel ashamed. People feel ashamed of their accents. This is so weird.
It's about region. It's what we are. It's not a reason to be ashamed of. Totally the opposite, because I am Brazilian and I have to be understandable. They have to understand me. I have to pronounce the words correctly, but I'm not gonna lose my accent because I am Brazilian and I'm not gonna be American never ever in my life.
So, I can think of only two situations in which a person needs to completely lose their accent. Two situations. I don't know, maybe there are other situations, but a person who is a spy, right? If you are a spy, you have to lose your accent.
Very good point. I've never thought about it. Good.
Yeah, that's and because I watched that TV show, The Americans. Yeah. The Americans. So they're Russians, and they don't have an accent.
Yeah, so that's it.
They have an American accent.
Hi.
And the other situation, the second situation is if you are an actor or an actress, and then you're playing the role of someone who has a different accent. Perfect. Then you cannot use your own accent. Perfect. You have to learn the other accent. That's your job. You're paid to do that. Yeah. So basically, I think people they have to lose their accents if they're being paid to do that.
To do the
job. Like, like if you're in this case, like, I don't know, someone once mentioned that if you're going to work for a certain company, you need to lose your accent. No. What kind of company is that? Is going to ask you to have an American accent or a British accent? This is so crazy.
No, this is totally
so bizarre.
Bizarre, yeah. So your accent, if you're gonna either speak with an American accent or British or Australian, I don't know, because there are lots of accents around the world. The Indian accent, it's totally different. from anything you're going to see. Yeah, so don't worry about it because you're going to learn the accent. Yes, for example, you're going to an American language school. Probably your accent is going to be more American than British.
Yes.
Yeah.
Will tend. Yeah.
Yeah, but you're not gonna be another person because you're learning American accent. Yes, British, American, British, English, we say like that. But English is one language, and there are lots of accents, and we have our accent, and I think it's a thing to be proud of, not to be ashamed of. Yes, but my accent is more American. I learned like that. Yes, I studied that.
We are. Yeah, we are more exposed to American English, and also besides this, I gave examples of people who are forced to lose their accents. But of course, you can choose. And I know people. Who chose to train to have a certain accent, and this is fine. This is fine if it is your choice.
Yeah,
this is completely fine.
It's not an obligation.
The only problem is to expect people not to have their native accents. This is crazy, right?
No, this is totally crazy. Yeah, I have a friend of mine. He's a teacher, English teacher as well. And he's totally crazy about American culture and American accent. And I was talking to him about it, and he told me, I want to lose all my accent, my Brazilian accent. I care about it. And I told him, so you're totally crazy because you're a teacher. You shouldn't say things like that, because if you say, I don't know if he said something to his students. I think he didn't, and I think he shouldn't. But if you say something to a person that is trying to learn and trying to speak, to talk, oh my God, the person's gonna be desperate. Oh my God, I have to lose my accent. Oh my God.
It's one more thing for the student to worry about, because there are already so many people are all the time complaining here. My listening is bad, my reading is bad, my writing is bad, I don't speak, I'm shy.
Yeah,
these are already, these are enough problems the student needs to deal with. And then on top of that, you put the pressure of the accent.
Oh my God, no.
And the accent is not even something that will compromise understanding. It will not, right?
Yes, totally. The pronunciation is important. Yes.
Yes. Pronunciation has to be right.
Pronunciation is different from accent. Yes. So
yes.
Especially with some words that they're a little bit tricky, or they're similar to some bad words in English. Especially, we have to pay attention to the pronunciation, because if you don't pay attention and you say something wrong, you're gonna be in a bad situation, embarrassing situation. But
yes, it can happen.
Yeah, it can happen. But people oh my God, native people have to understand you. That's the point.
Yeah.
You have to be understandable, intelligible. That's the point.
This is right. Yeah. A Maurizinho now is saying, teacher, as you know, we are Brazilian, so I don't have people to practice English every day. On the other hand, I am listening to podcasts, TED Talks, excellent, etc. I've been doing it since last year, and it helped me. So some people that study English don't care about speaking. Yes. Yeah. So, and we don't have much time left, but what would you say about finding people to practice with?
Yes.
Because there is a teacher, right? Of course, you should have a teacher, and you should use the time with the teacher to speak to the teacher.
Not only that. Yeah. But
right?
Not
because then, not only that, because then it would be what, 1 hour, 2 hours, I don't know how many times a week you do class, but it's not enough. You need to speak more. So you can record yourself, but if you need to talk to someone else, do you have any suggestions, any tips?
Yeah, you can talk to your friends that also speak English. Yes, I know it's a little bit weird, but it helps, you know. And there are some platforms online that you can find other people, like for free, partners. For example, I am Brazilian, you are American, for example, and I want to learn Portuguese, so I can help you. You learn me to. You help me to learn English, and we can. Yes, we can. We can exchange our knowledge, and you can pay for it as well. There are some platforms like Cambly, italki. Italki is amazing. Yes,
italki is amazing. Yes,
I am a student there as well. And,
I had 2 classes there.
It's amazing, and you can pay, but also in, for example, italki. There is a community like on Facebook, for example, and there are some people that want to talk to you, and they come and send messages, and you can talk, you can write. Yes, write messages. Oh, I'm afraid of talking. Okay, so write messages. Yes, you can start writing, and then when you're more confident, you can go and start talking. There are lots of platforms in English and on internet, you know, online. Yes. And you can find on Google, so find partners to speak English or Spanish or all kind of, even Arabic.
Arabic, it's a great idea. You can find people anywhere nowadays with the internet. There are sites for language exchange purposes, right? There is Verbling. There is a site called Language Exchange. There are many, and you need to. But in my experience, I prefer the thing that worked best was Instagram. So when I learn languages, I like to follow people who either teach the language or are learning the language. And also I like to be surrounded by people who have accounts, who are focused on language learning, because then when my feed is, you know, just like that, I just see things related to language learning all the time. And then you get to know people, you exchange messages, you get to know them, and then you eventually start talking to them. I think for me, it works better because I get to know the person. You know, you follow the person's stories and the kinds of things. And for us, Mineiros, right, it's easier for us to trust the other person. Do you understand?
I know.
So, because, for example, you're going to a site like Language Exchange, and then you say, oh, I want to practice English with someone. And then it takes you such a long time to find someone. You're às cegas, né? Tatiana, às cegas, I don't know how to say that in English. But you don't know, right? You don't know. For me, when I did that in the past, it felt as a waste of time. Yes. So for me, it didn't work. I prefer using Instagram and
it's a good tool.
And get in touch with people who, you know, have something in common with you.
Yes, and we can teach and learn from each other. Yes. There are lots of people that want to exchange experiences and want to learn as well. And I think that the point is to give a shot. So try it. Yes, you have to try. If you don't try, I'm afraid of, I'm shy. I know it's complicated, but every time we have to start something, we have to move. Yes, we have to give the first step. So
the first step,
If you are only complaining about my writing's bad, my listening's bad. If you keep on doing that, you're gonna be stuck where you are forever. You know, some people think that the teacher is gonna upload the language.
Yes.
Like, you know, we have a chip here, so let's upload the language. Yeah.
Yeah.
A SIM card. Yeah. So no.
A SIM card. This is never gonna happen. You have to take the first step. Teacher Lu, we have 20 seconds left here. Wow, time flew by. It was awesome talking to you. It was a very, very good thing to do. So,
yes.
And I hope we can do this again. I always say that, and I do hope, really.
I do.